Man, what's up? What's happening, Facebook? It's the middle of the day, middle of the week. It's your boy Randy coming at you, hump day, man. We're going to get to it, man. Stop blowing your blessings, man. We're going to get into this one, man. This is a huge one that I dealt with along my journey. I'm not going to take too much of your lunch break. I like to keep it simple, keep it real short. So as you come into the room, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what the weather's like, man. It's been raining here for the past 2 or 3 days, but hey, it's all good. So when you come into the room, let me know where you're watching from. Share this with your team, share this with your loved ones, anyone you think might need a swift kick in the ass. What's happening, Christy? What's happening, Vincent, Ashley, Tanya? I appreciate all of you guys for checking me out this, not even afternoon yet, is it? So, man, we're going to get into it, man. Stop blowing your blessings. This is an important one. I took a break from working a little bit so I could drop this one real quick on you guys, man. Are you giving away too much? This is a question I ask you guys because I was one of those. Are you one of those people who feels that you always have to help? I used to be one of those people, and I can't say used to be because I'm still dealing with it today. I see myself still dealing with it off and on today, but the battle is, it's still ongoing. I haven't won the war yet, but I'm still in this battle and I'm going to take it, right? So a lot of people have this issue to where they give away their blessings, too much of their blessings. And I'm one of those people who, whenever I'm blessed with something, I feel like I need to share it with all of those around me. I'm going to bring up some things in my past. And when I talk about things in my past, it's always in reference. It's never anything that I harp on. I always keep my past in the past because I live in the moment, the present moment. So I've had things that have come into my life in my past that I've felt like I needed to share with everyone. And I've lost those blessings trying to share those gifts with everyone. And so I feel like I need to come to you guys and let you know that when you receive a blessing, although you feel like you might be a giver, you have to also realize that you have to explore your blessing. You have to enjoy your blessing and see what is there for you. Instead of taking it and trying to move on and give it to everyone else and share it with everyone else, you might not understand that blessing might only be for you and for your use. You got to find those things that you hold on to, and you got to, that you're holding on to, that you are, that are keeping you from moving forward from your past. You got to go back to those things and look at them, and look at them and see exactly what happened in those instances that made you become the person that you are now. It's not for you to go back and harp on, of course not. It's for you to go back and to be able to forgive yourself. You need to find that moment in that time when you actually created this, because sometimes we give our blessings away. The thing, when I come across something really awesome, and when something's given to me or presented in my life, I feel like the whole world needs it. So, thankfully, the universe presented me with opportunity to do what I'm doing now as a social entrepreneur. And amazingly, the only way to be able to eradicate child malnutrition is by helping other people grow their business as well. So I found my niche. I found something for myself to be able to help me with that. But every now and then something major comes about and I feel like I need to share it with everyone. But some people in your life need to learn on their own. And we don't realize that. We feel that we need to go lend that hand. But if they're not asking you for help, if they're not dying, if they're not hungry, the obvious things you would give help to. But if they're not asking for your help, then you're not obligated to go help that person. Sometimes that person needs to go through that event on their own for them to become a stronger person, for them to become the person that they need to be in life. Let me get some likes, let me get some loves, let me know that you're tracking, man. I'm going to try to keep this one short for your lunch break. But I just want to get into it because I see a lot of people that give their blessings away. And I'm guilty of it as well. I just came upon a situation with my business to where I'm able to actually help people literally become six-figure earners within the next month. And it's like literally. And the thing about it is, that's me wanting to give the blessing away, knowing that these people didn't work for it. It's something that I worked for. They weren't interested in doing this business when I presented it to them before, when I had to grind for the position that I'm in now. So for me to reach and start handing out a blessing that I worked hard for, a blessing that I put myself on the front line for, I should just be that beacon and allow them to see what happens when you walk in the correct path and the correct light, and allow them to receive their blessings on their own. And that's what you have to learn to do as well. So like I said, make sure you go back and see what has happened in your life. See what's happened in your life, man, that has gotten you to be this way, the way that you are today. Because if you can forgive yourself, you can move forward, and that's the most important thing. A lot of people don't realize that we put ourselves in the situations that we're in, but we walk this path in life holding these grudges, holding on to things and blaming things from our past when really it all stemmed from us. We are our own creators. So you have to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and be able to move on. You have to be able to do that. Like I said, we take these blessings, man, and we squander them. It took a lot for me to kick back and say to myself, You know, I really did work hard for the position I'm in right now. You know, for me to just turn it over and start passing this out. I've done this before with my music career. I've done it before. I was given a deal before, and I went and, you know, felt like I needed to share it with the world and pass it out amongst those that didn't, you know, that didn't deserve it. You know, I had fam that was with me, that was riding with me, that deserved it. Yeah, we deserved it. And, you know, not to get into it, but looking back on it in reference, I had to travel back and forgive myself for that. You know, I used to be the person that would go to the club, go to the bar, and I buy everybody's drinks because I feel like I'm blessed to have the things that I have in my life. So therefore, what do? I feel like I should share it with everyone. You know, I go to strip clubs and wouldn't get dances, and anybody who, if you used to be a dancer and you on my page, you know this to be true. I used to never get dances, but I would pay for conversation. We would sit up and talk conversation, like, hey, here's a little bit for your time. I just like to conversate with hustlers. You know, it's just me sharing my blessing all the time. But I looked at where it got me, although I was able to share and put that knowledge into the lives of those people. Where did it get me at the same time? You know, at the same time, where did it get me? And I had to forgive myself because I see how strong it made me. I see what it stretched me into. I'm able to talk to people now and be able to guide them in the right direction that they may need to go if they feel lost. So that's where I'm at today. Just wanted to give you guys a quick spiel on, man, stop blowing your blessings, man. When you get these blessings, sometimes it's for you to use these blessings you know what I'm saying, for yourself, and let others see you. You know what I'm saying? Let others see you shining in that light. Opposed to you wanting to go share and feeling bad for the next person. If they're not reaching for your help, asking you for help, don't feel obligated to help. If they're not dying, you know, if don't feel obligated to help. It's the hardest thing in the world, but I'm telling you, it's the realest thing in the world. You have to let them learn on their own if it's not your case. So stay happy, healthy, and humble. Remember, plant-based whole food nutrition is the way. Get at me if you need a friend. That's my new one. Peace.